Hello and welcome to Across Louisiana. We've got a great show lined up for you today. We've got 5 guests with some wonderful information. Jordan Pollard, who is with the Make It Right Foundation, is going to be here, and he's talking about the opportunities that you can be involved in as we celebrate the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina on the 29th. David Raymond is with Clean Fleet Auto Body. They've got a car and a lot of things that they're going to be giving away. He's going to be talking about how you can register to possibly win that car. Aimee Smallwood is with the Louisiana Cultural Economy Foundation, and they've got a fall event coming up that sounds like a lot of fun. It's a fundraiser for them. Our good friend Kevin Gardere is on the show. Kevin is with Bridge House, Grace House. They just do an incredible job for folks out there, and they've got a big golf tournament coming up. Kelly Gibson Beat the Pro contest is going to be a part of that. And then finally, Liz Yager. Liz is with the Jefferson Council on Aging, and they too have an event coming up, Senior Moments event that you can be a part of, and she's going to be talking about the fundraiser that they're hosting. So we've got a lot of good guests. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Across Louisiana. We're so happy to have as our first guest Mr. Jordan Pollard. Jordan is with the Make It Right Foundation. Jordan, thank you so much for taking time to be on the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you for inviting me.
Make It Right, everybody knows about Make It Right, Katrina and all that's going on with Make It Right. And I was reading where you guys are you up to 109 houses now? Talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So we're currently building our 109th home, and our goal is 150 houses. Mm-hmm. So the 109th home, we have partnered up with FYI Network's Tiny House Nation, mm-hmm. and so it's a tiny house. For people that may not be familiar with what tiny houses are, with Tiny House Nation, what they mainly focus on are houses that are under 500 square feet. Mm-hmm. So most of our houses, on average, are about 12 to 1,700 square feet, so that's more than half what our standard house size is.
And what made you move to the tiny house concept here?
Well, the tiny house, when they approached us and asked us if we'd be interested, we definitely were very interested. Since the housing crisis, a lot of people have been working towards downsizing. Mm-hmm. People don't want to own as much. There's environmental choices that come with that. When you have a smaller house, you don't have to put as much in it. There's not as much energy. So overall, people that are moving towards smaller houses have found that they're happier because they're not having to pay as much money and they don't have to take care as much.
What's happening on the 29th? Talk about that, because I know you got a big event coming up.
So the 29th is going to be the anniversary for Katrina, and we've got a lot going on that night and that day. The day is going to be a day of service for us. Mm-hmm. We'll be having volunteers come out. They'll be able to do some landscaping for some houses that need it. We're going to be putting in a community garden, so they'll be able to help with that. Later that day, at the House of Blues that night, Solange Knowles will be able to, will be doing a concert, mm-hmm. and she'll also have some of her favorite New Orleans artists performing. Anybody that wants tickets are invited, then go to House of Blues and get them.
Jordan, if people are looking, and everybody wants to be involved on the 29th for the anniversary, makeitright.org is the website, and we'll put that on the screen. Everybody's welcome to come out and work and be a part of this?
Absolutely. So if you go to makeitright.org Katrina-10.
Okay.
That'll get you straight to the page of everything that's happening that day.
Okay. All right. Well, Jordan, again, congratulations on the homes. You guys are doing just an incredible job, and I know everybody appreciates all the hard work that's been going into that. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Across Louisiana. Very happy to have again David Raymond. David is with Clean Fleet Auto Body. David, thank you for being back on the show. And I got to tell you, when you left last time, we said, please come back and update us. And I'm so happy that you chose to come back, because you've got a car, you're ready to go, but the key thing you need is somebody to give it to.
That's right.
Talk to us about that process.
Well, we need families to fill out this application. Basically, we're looking for a family who is a deserving family, looking for a helping hand, a hand up and not a hand out. Mm-hmm. Somebody who's out there that's trying their hardest to make better, and a vehicle at this point would make a world of difference. Mm-hmm. Whether it's somebody that we get through Cagno and has cancer and going to treatments, whether it's the last girl we gave to was a young lady with 2 little kids. She was basically in hiding from domestic abuse, and she was working at the daycare. She had 2 jobs plus going to school, and she was catching rides everywhere.
Oh my
so
gosh.
a vehicle to her made a world of difference. So that's what we're looking for, those types of stories that transportation is just going to really change these people's lives and you know, make them better. I mean, you can't do anything without a vehicle. You know, I was talking to Jordan earlier, and he's like, a house is great. He's like, but if you don't have a car to get to work, then, you know, you have a roof over your head, but what does that mean? So, of course, you need a house too, but truthfully, it's a major part of everyone's lives to better themselves, and that's what we're trying to do.
And David, before we run out of time, Clean Fleet Auto Body, we're going to put it on the screen, .com is the website. So
yes,
if I'm watching and interested in how I can be a part of this, you can go online and register.
You go online and register, fill an application online. If you want to donate, you can get information on how to contact us, because we are taking donations.
Is there a deadline?
What's that?
Is there a deadline to register?
There is a deadline, and we're trying to get applications in by October 2nd is the cutoff time for deadline for families' applications. We can go a little bit past if necessary.
And for companies out there, also you're looking for gift bags,
I
cards,
mean, even monetary donations that we can use to purchase parts or to purchase things that we need mechanically or whatever to make this car right. So when we give it to them, it's going to be in the best shape that it could possibly be in, and it's going to be beautiful. So,
well, David, it's great what you guys are doing, and I'm so glad you came back on the show. We want to have you come back on whenever you want.
Thank you.
Come back on after you give the car away. You can update us on the family one and everything. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Always happy to have Aimee Smallwood on the show. Aimee is the CEO for the Louisiana Cultural Economy Foundation. Aimee, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Talk a little bit about the mission of the organization, and then I want to get into this fantastic event you've got coming up.
Sure. Well, we call ourselves LCEF for short. And what we tend to do is support the creative communities throughout the state. We have offices here and in Lafayette. And in particular, we like to put money in the hands of creative entrepreneurs. And in combination with that, we give them some access to technical assistance, fiscal literacy, those sorts of things. So we have grant programs. We're about to introduce a microloan program for creatives with big ideas. And those loans will be up to $20,000. We're going to pilot it in Greater New Orleans and in Acadiana.
Yeah. And your website is culturaleconomy.org.
Yes.
Go to the website, and all the information about the organization we found that. But you can register for how you could possibly get the loans off the website.
There will be information on the website. We're actually in the process of completely redoing our website. Within the next week, we will have a brand new website up, and it'll have all this great info on it.
All right. Well, I love the events you guys do, and you've got one coming up now that's so great. It's on September 17th, and it's the Almost Fall Bus Crawl, y'all.
That's right.
Talk about
an exclamation point at the end.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, well, we had decided that our usual annual event has run its course, and we wanted to come up with something that was different and unique. So we are going to be loading up some buses with patrons and guests, and we're going to start at the Basin Street Station, go from there over to Sakale Restaurant, and then we're going to go to Cafe Istanbul. We're going to see some performance. We're going to hear some music. We're going to eat some great Louisiana food. We're going to have, of course, libations. And then we're going to go to James Michelopolis' Studio Michelopolis and get some gallery tours and hear more music. Then we're going back to Basin Street Station for some dancing, some desserts, some coffee, and just good cheer.
Fundraiser? It is a fundraiser?
It is a fundraiser.
Cost?
It is the only fundraiser for our organization that we do during the year. So we have to make it count. Tickets are $200. Sponsorships start at $800. Our title sponsor is Capital One. And of course, we're very, very grateful to Cox, because you all this year are a culture craver.
Hey, all right. I like that. Now, is there a chance it could sell out? I mean, limited seating on the buses, so...
Yeah, we wanted to keep it small in its
now.
First year, so if you're interested, please call 504-895-2800, and we'll see if we can get you on the bus.
And information can be found on the website as well.
That's right.
Aimee, thank you so much. Best of success.
Thank you.
Almost Fall Bus Crawl, y'all. I think that's... Keyword for me would be crawl. Stay with us. We got a few more guests. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. It's always a pleasure for us to welcome Kevin Gardere to the show. Kevin is the Executive Director of Operations and Development for Bridge House, Grace House. And Kevin, we always tell you you're always welcome because you guys just do such an incredible job. And I want you to start out, I know you got a big golf tournament coming up we're going to talk about, but the mission of the organization. This organization has such an incredible mission. Just real quick, talk about what you guys do.
Yeah, we're a long-term residential substance abuse treatment facility, basically for those who have lost everything. You know, a lot of times referred to as the last house on the block, but have had thousands of people walk through our doors since 1957 and have helped touch them all in some way.
Yeah, and you, I mean, in many ways you are the last house on the block, but you by far are the most important house on the block. Fundraisers are critical for organizations like yours, critical. You've got your golf tournament coming up, and I play in the golf tournament. Cox is proud to be a sponsor, and I can tell you sitting here, it is absolutely one of the best golf tournaments because it's coming out of the hot time of the year. It's in September. You got tons of food. Talk about the tournament because I think it's almost sold out, right?
Right, it's getting close to being sold out. I think we have about 8 foursomes left right now. You know, and as you said, we have a lot of food on the course, from chicken wings from Hooters to Emerald's entrees, and then we have those will be serving lunch, and then we have Zia's, New Orleans Hamburger and Seafood Company, Semolina's, Mandina's, Rolls and Bowls.
Yeah, lots of drinks.
Yeah, three restaurants on the front line, 3 on the back.
Going to be doing door prizes. Got
door prize
close to the hole. I know Kelly Gibson's coming out. Kelly's going to do Beat
we
the
have
Pro.
Beat the Pro, and then we have hole-in-one contests, 2 of them to win a car.
Yeah.
We have a putting contest, and then we do have a silent and live auction.
Yeah, and your auctions are incredible.
Change it up a little this year, a live auction.
And again, I want to point out, it's just such an incredible golf tournament. It's fun. It is. You know, so many things we say are for a worthy cause. If there ever was a worthy cause, this is it, just because of what you folks do. So I'm just encouraging all businesses out there, if you want to get involved in a great organization and come out and have a good time. It's at English Turn again this year.
It is at English Turn.
It's a great
beautiful, beautiful course. It's probably the tournament will start at 12:30, and we still have spots available.
And Kevin, the website is bridgehouse.org. All the information about the golf tournament can be found on the website?
Yes, it can.
Okay. I will be there. I know you will be there. I look forward to seeing you. You're always welcome to come on the show. Congratulations for all the hard work you guys do. And I say this because I know you put your heart and your soul into it, and that's so appreciated. We've got one more guest. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Across Louisiana. Our final guest is somebody new to the show. Liz Yager is with the Jefferson Council on Aging. Liz, welcome to the show. Appreciate you taking time to come on. Jefferson Council on Aging, first time we've had somebody on the show from the council, so I appreciate you being here. Talk a little bit about the mission of the organization and what you do and the purpose of the organization.
Well, the mission of Jefferson Council on Aging is to assist the seniors of Jefferson Parish to age with dignity and independence in the place and manner of their choice. So all our programs and services go toward that mission, so we can make sure that they stay in their home.
Is minimum age that you work with? I mean, usually
it's 60 years and above.
Okay, so I'm almost ready to be there.
You live in Jefferson Parish and you're over 60, you can use our services.
And so your website, we'll put this on the screen, is jcoa.net.
Yes.
All the information about services that you provide and I mean things that people can get involved in can be found on that website.
And also our current events and interesting issues regarding aging.
Now, you've got one of your biggest fundraisers of the year coming up, your Senior Moments fundraiser. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, we all have senior moments, but we celebrate them. And it's our 4th annual Senior Moments event, Friday, September 18th at the Pavilion in Kenner. And it is a wonderful opportunity to really support seniors of Jefferson Parish. We'll have local cuisine, a full bar, live music, Arnie Johnson and the Dynamics.
Oh, wow, good.
And some dancers, Annette and Martin Marino will be dancing, and it'll be a nice time to just Meet people and support the organization.
And it is a fundraiser.
Yes,
so
it is.
cost tickets are?
You get a regular ticket for $50, a patron ticket for $125, and then we have sponsorships.
Okay, and if you go online or
Yes.
ticket information can be found?
Right, on the homepage of Jefferson Council on Aging, you'll have a link to our Senior Moments event.
Yeah, and again, let's just preface, the organization just serves residents of Jefferson Parish, right?
Right, there is a Council on Aging in every parish of
Good,
Louisiana.
okay, all right. And again, just thank you so much for taking time to be on the show. We'd love to have you come back again and again to talk more about events that are coming up, because I love organizations that, I think of my parents when I think of organizations like this, and I know they're involved in a council on aging, and without that, I mean, they've just got so much to do. So thank you for the dedication that you guys do in providing services to our seniors. Again, that website is jcoa.net. Information on the upcoming Senior Moments fundraiser can be found on that as well. You've been watching Across Louisiana. My name is Steve Sawyer. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. And as always, we'll see you next time.